Hello, welcome to the One I Have Spare Time podcast. My name is Frank, and I'll be sitting here talking to you for a few minutes. As usual, I am wearing a shirt, a blue shirt, with a Korean woman's face on the front of it. Uh, Choyoung from ITZY. Anyway, I know I have a lot of shirts of her, so I have more than one shirt. But anyway, I got my state tax return back. So later today, I'm going to deposit it. Normally, well, not normally, but when you get your taxes done, you have the option of them using direct deposit. I don't do that because I don't, well, it's the IRS, but I'm sure they can do it anyway. But I just don't want the government to have access to my bank account directly because, well, I'm assuming if I owed money, they could just take it out if I gave them the direct deposit information. But I don't know, just the less information the government has on me, the better. Even though technically the government knows everything, right? Supposedly, because they can get anyone's records because, well, you really don't have any rights. You just have what you have until the government wants to take it away. But that's my little rant. So I was wondering maybe I should incorporate the internets for one random show because seasons like 1 through 3 of the When I Have Spare Time podcast, I had, well, I had friends back then, and I had a girlfriend who would ask me questions for the podcast, so I just had some material, but it's been a long time, so I figured I should try it again. But this time I asked the internet a question. I put a question out there on the internet, and my question was, what is the strangest question you've ever received in your DMs? Like on any social media. Just what is the strangest, weirdest question a stranger has asked you in your DMs? So I am going to read the weirdest responses. Okay? So this is one of the responses I've gotten. I remember the question I asked, what is one of the strangest, weirdest questions a stranger has asked you in your DMs? This gentleman wrote, I have jerked off for other men only online. So he mistook my question and gave me a confession. See, folks, this is why you're not supposed to internet while on meth. Okay? I'm just saying. Okay. Next response. The person wrote, according to the name, this is a gentleman. Very interesting subject. I was once asked if I wanted to have sex with this man's girlfriend, but with two conditions, which were that he wanted to be there and the girlfriend was also going to wear a strap on and I had to bend over. Anyway, I'm going to stop right there. Listen, what is going on the internet that this innocent young man gets a question like this? This guy got a question that involved cucking and pegging in the same question. The same question. He continues, um, I was just getting out of what the hell, and then the second off guard punch. So basically, he's saying the first question threw him off guard, but then the second one was like a punch to the gut. Poor guy. Poor guy. Okay, let's go to the next question, or I mean, the next response. This guy said, this is another young man. A tranny asked him for a dick pic. Wow, that's that's horrible, and I feel bad for him. I feel really bad that a transgendered man solicited you for dick pics. Thank you for sharing. Obviously, I'm not sharing anyone's name. I'm assuming these people are using fake names in the responses because would you put your real name to this? Okay, the next one. Um, this this one is from a woman. She says, "Mine is being asked to give a Labrador a blowjob." Well, that's interesting. Um, hey, I think I'm gonna stop there. Listen, people, stay off the internets. I I mean, I don't even know what to say to that one. I mean, that one makes um the last one sound tame. I mean, a person asking you to sleep with their girlfriend, and the girlfriend also gets to peg you. That seems normal compared to being asked to give a Labrador a blowjob. Am I right? I mean, at least at least the girlfriend one is the same species. You know, we got some like human canine interaction here. Hmm. Yeah. And I know these are um I don't know. People aren't normal, you know? And I really thought that I was gonna get some, like stupid stuff. Like, I don't know. Everything I thought I was going to be reading is the complete opposite of this, you know? But whatever. It is what it is. I don't know. I'm just trying to. I'm really stuck on the last one with the woman being asked to give a Labrador a blowjob. I mean, I think the man. I'm assuming a man asked the chick this. My assumption is that's a man who is probably full on incel, maybe like like a black pilled guy, and he has been rejected by women so many times. He's thinking, wait a moment, women like dogs. Okay, okay. So I'm gonna ask her to be with my dog, and if she says yes, I'll throw in a second condition. Well, can I be there too? I can picture that. Wow. And also that that guy, along with a lot of other men, he probably has completely given up on women, and so he's living vicariously through his Labrador. I can totally, I seriously, I bet you he's the type of guy who like dresses his Labrador up. He's probably one of those owners that puts shoes on his dog. You ever see those dog owners that actually put shoes on their dog, and the dog walks like it's, I don't know, walking on hot coals because it's like, why are these things on my paws? I bet you his Labrador wears a fedora, you know? Or maybe the dog is like him and has type 2 diabetes too. Maybe. Or is it type 1? Which diabetes is like the fat diabetes? Meaning like you caused it yourself. It's like you ate so much, Reese's Pieces and Butterfingers, and the only thing you do is play World of Warcraft all day, so your blood sugar just rises and rises until the dam breaks. Then you're like, oh no, diabetes. Seriously, he's one of those guys. He's probably divorced from his mail order bride. Doesn't speak English, but she has a green card now. She's an American citizen. Wow. Of all the things, of all the degenerate things you could ask a woman, you finally get a woman's attention in her DMs, and you go straight to bestiality. You didn't even try to hit on her. You went straight to bestiality. You know, I didn't. She didn't say which social media platform that was on, but my guess it was Instagram because this guy probably like had a separate Instagram for his Labrador, and I bet you he asked the question from his Labrador's account. I bet you, because a guy like this probably tries to add women and they don't add him, so he made a pet account, and of course, the woman's more likely to add the dog as a friend than him. See, a guy like that, well, first of all, probably has a basement. Second, it's probably filled with like 30 dead bodies. All of them escorts. Oh, Lord. I wonder if she actually helped that little dog out. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. I don't know. And then going back to the first one, where he gave a confession instead of answering the question, he says, "I have jerked off for other men only online." This is a guy who is a victim of the current economics situation and the lockdowns. So knowing him, he probably was down on his luck and became a homosexual sky poor. You know, that's his background story. Homosexual sky poor, poor guy. Poor guy. I feel bad for him. And it's sad. The most normal one is actually the guy being asked to be pegged. Man. Anyway, yeah. Well, I think that's enough of those questions, or I mean, responses. I will. Sorry, my brain can't operate anymore. Like this just wasn't. This wasn't. I just wasn't expecting this. I really thought it was gonna be different answers. Like at least with the woman, I thought she was gonna be like, someone I didn't know asked me for like, pics of myself, whatever, just like pics. Because, guys are always asking for pics. But anyway, um, I hope you guys have a good day. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I will respond. Anyway, have a good one. Peace.